Welcome to today's matchup between the Immanuel Lutheran Lancers and the Alma-Pepin Eagles. We'll be starting here in a few seconds. For the Lancers, we have Eichstedt with the tip. And for the Eagles, we will be having Reinhardt. Eichstedt gets the tip, gets it into Williams, stolen away by Jumbeck. Puts it up, unable to finish. That's out of bounds and will be staying with the Eagles. Get it in and out again, staying with the Eagles. Pass it in from the corner this time. Gets it in. Out up top to reset. Driving around. Up top. To Reinhardt. Reinhardt dribbling around. Tipped away. Recovered. Over to the wing. Down the post. Tipped. And that'll stay with red. Jumbeck will be passing it in. Gets it into Peter. Stuck in the corner, trying to drive in. Gets stuck with troubled team. Out to the wing. Johnson dribbles up, hands off. Out to the wing. Dribbling around. Stolen away by Williams. And that'll be a foul on Williams. Sorry, Nelmer. Gets it in. Stolen away by Johnson. Johnson looking. Tight pressure there by Nelmer. Johnson driving in. Looking for a shot. Got out to the wing. She dribbles around. Reinhardt dribbles too far and is unable to knock it in before stepping out of bounds. First Immanuel possession here. Nelmer loses the ball. Eichstedt gets her hands back up to Nelmer. Driving in out to the corner. Gurgle gets it up to wing. Ullman searching over to the wing. Swings it around. Down to the post. Puts up a shot off the backboard and right into the hands of Johnson. Johnson trying to find someone. Get across half court. Finds Peter. Peter driving in. And that'll be a travel on Peter. Going back to the Lancers. Nelmer will take it up the floor. Back to the left. Gets it over to the wing. Gets it over to Nelmer. Nelmer driving in. And she knocks it down. Good execution there by Immanuel. Long pass right into the hands of Nelmer. Over to Williams. Williams is traveling. Good recovery there by Nelmer, but not quite able to finish there. We'll get it in. Stolen away by Nelmer again. Over to Gurgle. Gurgle, short jumper. She knocks it down. Quick 4 points there from Immanuel on 2 block passes. Now the Eagles get a pass half. And try to slow it down here. Gets it to Jumbeck. Jumbeck will travel. Going back to the Lancers. Gets it off court to Eichstedt to Gurgle. Gurgle's all alone and she knocks it down. Timeout there. We'll be back in a few. Here we are back from the timeout. 6-0, the Lancers lead by 6 early in this first half after some quick successive points. This will be going to Alma-Pepin. Had some trouble getting it in before after some steals. Reinhardt looking for someone. Tight defense there, but she gets it in to Elzen Peter. And she hands it off to Johnson. Johnson dribbling down in the corner, driving in. Layup, and is fouled. Johnson will be shooting 2. It's the first foul, second foul of the night. Johnson's first. It's no good. Both fouls have been on Immanuel. Johnson second. Rims and out. Rebounded by Nelmer. Nelmer is pushing it. Deep pass to Williams. Williams, avoiding defender, is blocked. And off on Johnson. Williams looking for someone. Gets it into Ice. Ice the quick jumper. And she knocks it down. Good pass in there for a quick another score for the Lancers. And there will be a foul on Omen for the Lancers, who will sub out now for Milky. Red's ball. They cross. Johnson crosses half court. Driving inside is Jumbeck. Off the backboard too hard, and she knocks it down. That will be Johnson. Gets the pass from Jumbeck to score the Eagles' first points. 8-2. Now they're trying to get around the defender. Gives it to Williams. Iced it with a jumper. Off the rim. And that will be Jumbeck with the rebound. Long pass is a little bit too long and goes out of bounds. That'll go with the Lancers. Over to the wing, over to Nelmer, and Nelmer knocks it down! Quick Nelmer, Milky, back to Nelmer, and the layup. Succession there for the Lancers. Gets it down to post for the Eagles. Trying to find someone off the leg, and foul. And Williams. That'll be her second. Eagles looking for the pass, gets it into Tulip, and rebounded by Milky after the shot. Quick handoff to Delver up top. Gurgle driving in, pulls up for a jumper, and she swishes it! Good execution there by the Immanuel offense. Open lane, driving in, tipped away, and right into the hands of Nelmer. Nelmer driving in for the layup. Hard off the glass, and that'll be a jump ball between Milky and Reinhardt. I will stay with the Lancers. Gets it deep to ice it, goes over her head, and she's going to let Reinhardt get it out, but it goes out of bounds before that. It will be the Eagles' ball. Williams in for her sister Allie. And before the Eagles get the ball back, we will have a brief timeout. Welcome back after the timeout. It will be the Eagles ball down low, 12-2. The Eagles remain down by 10 with just under 11 minutes to go in this first half. Getting into the post, tipped away by Eichstätt, but is off the Eagles. And we'll go back to the Lancers. Nelner looking for someone, gets it into Gergel in the post. Looking for someone, triple team, and that'll be a jump ball. Going for the Eagles this time. Tulip will take it down the floor. Tipped away by Nelmer. Nelmer opens lane, gets it over to Alley. And that'll stay with the Lancers. Good steal there by Nelmer. Nelmer high to Eichstätt. Eichstätt puts in a quite short shot there. Jumbeck will take it up for the Eagles this time. Gets it over Tulip. Down to the post. Back up top to Reinhardt. 3! Off the glass. And Anna gets it over to Williams. Allie Williams. But stolen away by Reinhardt. Reinhardt driving in. Blocked by Milky. And Milky will take it up the floor and give it to Nelner. Nelner driving around. Gets it into Eichstätt. Eichstätt! Rims in the house. Reinhardt with the rebound. Off the hands of Reinhardt. Sorry, Mara Reinhardt. And into the hands of another Eagle. Up top. Vanessa Reinhardt trying to drive around, but is fouled. Two subs for the Eagles and one for Immanuel. Score remains 14-2. Lancers with a 12-point lead. And it'll stay with the Eagles. 2 more subs for the Lancers. Get it in to Johnson for the Eagles. High pass over to Tulip. Over the corner. Looking for someone. Tipped by Wales. But recovered by Tulip. Over the corner. Driving around. And that will be a foul on Milky. Jumbeck will get it in to Tulip. Sorry, not Tulip. Johnson. Johnson dribbling around. Gets it over to the wing. Jumbeck. Jumbeck driving in. Out. 3! Rims and outs. No good. That'll be off Eichstätt's hand. Will stay with Alma-Pepin. Gets it to Tulip. Back to Jumbeck. Johnson dribbling around. Hands off to Jumbeck. Swinging around is Johnson. Gets it over to Reinhardt. Mara Reinhardt. Mara. That will be Johnson with a 3. Can't quite get it in. That'll be going for the Lancers. Eichstätt will take up the ball this time. Tries to hand it off to Seibel, but Jumbeck gets the steal. Runs down the court, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson, short jumper. Off the rim and unable to finish. Elgin Peter. And that'll be a foul on Milky, looks like. Yep, that'll be her second. The refs didn't realize that the Eagles were in bonus. So Alma-Pepin will be shooting 2. Lancers have 7 fouls. Eagles have none. And 2 of the Lancers players have 2 fouls already. There'll be another shot because there was a jump early on the Lancers' part. 8 minutes left to go in this first half. Her second is also no good. Into the hands of Eichstätt. And that'll be going to the Lancers. Williams gets it into Eichstätt, who will take it up the floor again. Eichstätt dribbling around, hands off to Williams. Williams looking around. Screen from Seibel doesn't take it. Eichstätt back up to the wing. Wing up top. Over to wing of Williams. Tries to dribble, but just ends up passing it. Over to the wing and Seibel. Seibel down low to Omen. Omen puts up a shot, and she knocks it down! Good floater there from Omen to extend the Lancers lead to 14. Passed down to Alma-Pepin. Back up top. Driving in is Jumbeck. Passes out. 3. Goes short for Johnson. Now we'll be going back to the Lancers. Stolen away by Tulip. Tulip looking, and that'll be a travel. Going back to the Lancers. A little bit of press here from the Eagles by Johnson, but Eichstätt will get it in. Gets it over to Williams. Williams to Seibel. Seibel puts up a shot. Rims it out. And gets it into the hands of Johnson, but will turn out as a jump ball. Eichstätt in out for Nelmer. And I'll stay with the Lancers. Omen gets it into Williams. Williams with the 3! Goes long. Into the hands of Nelmer. And that'll be a foul on the Eagles, perhaps. I think it's just out. Omen gets it, getting it in. Nelmer with the 3. Rims it out again. And that'll be Tulip with the ball. Tipped away by Omen and recovered by Nelmer. Nelmer down the floor to Williams. Williams pulls up. And that'll be a travel on Williams. Good steal there from the Lancers, but couldn't quite finish on it. Lancers won't have press here. They are ahead by 14. Tulip over to the wing. Down the post, quick jumper. Rims it out into the hands of Seibel. She gets it out to point. Good. Nelmer is tipped. Nelmer carries it under. And that'll be a lift. And that'll go for the Eagles. Big substitutions for both teams here. Sorry. Risegraf driving in. Shot unable to finish and into the hands of Omen. He gets it out to Nelmer. Nelmer is pushing it. Slows it up. Over to the wing. Williams looking. Finds Nelmer in the post. And that'll be a foul on Reinhardt, Vanessa, for the Eagles. And I'll stay with the Lancers off the foot of the Eagles. and the Lancers will keep possession of the ball. She gets it into Melmer, unable to finish. Ullman, sorry, unable to finish. And that'll be a jump ball going to the Eagles. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in this half. Lancers lead by 14. Eagles need to score some points here. Try to get a closer halftime score. Johnson dribbling around. Over. Quick shot off the backboard. And gets it into Melmer. Melmer dribbling around. It'll be Mara. Fouls. Melmer. Lancers will take up the ball again. Been a scoring drought for both teams here. Noki trying to change that, driving in, gets it into over to the post to Melmer. And there will be a foul on Risegraph for the Eagles. Deep pass to Milky. Back out to Noah. Noah with the three. Off the top of the backboard. Gurgle recovers. Not quite able to finish as well. Small pass off there. To short jumper. Deep two there. Recovered by Allie. Who gets it. Tries to get it to Nelmer but tips off. And gets it to Williams. Who pushes it to Milky. Allie looking for somebody, gets it to Milky. Milky driving inside. And that'll be a foul on the Eagles, their third. Eichstedt coming in for Williams for the Lancers. Lancers don't have bonus for fouls, but gets it into Eichstedt. But the Eagles do. And Nelmer is fouled with the shot. She will be shooting. And she got the bucket too. Jumbeck comes in for Johnson for the Eagles. Nelmer's first is good. That'll be her only one. Bringing them up to 19. Tulip will take it up the floor for the Eagles. Tulip driving around, gets it to the corner. Double team in the corner. Trying to get to somebody, gets it to the post. Gets it back to Tulip. Tulip out. Two. Unable to finish. Tulip with the rebound. Three. Not quite there. And Tulip with the rebound again. And that'll be a foul on the Lancers. That was on Milky. That will be her third. Subs coming in for the Lancers. Maybe that's Milky's replacement there. Tulip's first is no good. Yep. Milky goes out for Williams. And Seibel also comes in for the Lancers. Tulip second. No good as well. Eichstedt with the rebound. And she'll take that up the floor. Gives it to Nelder instead, though. Crosses the half court. Over to Williams. Williams looking. Back out to Nelmer. Over to the wing. Gets it back to Nelmer. Nelmer trying to shoot. Tipped away. And into the hands of Jumbeck. Gets it over to Tulip. Tulip trying to drive around. Fighting someone. Tipped away by Nelmer. And Nelmer gets it over to Seibel. Seibel dribbling in. Gets it over to Eichstedt. Eichstedt puts up the jumper. And she knocks it down! Good switching of passes there for Immanuel. And they get another basket on the board. Over to Jumbeck. To the post. 3! Once again, not able to finish. Rebounded by Williams. Over to Nelmer. Tipped away by Tulip. She recovers it. And that'll be a foul on Nelmer. The Lancers 9th. 1 more foul and the Eagles get into double bonus. Bonus hasn't been helping them much in their scoring. But Tulip will shoot now for the Eagles. Another sub for the Lancers. Tulip puts up her shot. Limbs and out. Tipped. And into the hands of Wales. Wales gets it over to Williams. And the Lancers will take possession. Tipped away. Not quite there. Williams passes to thin air. And we'll take a quick timeout to seal it a little bit. Welcome back after the timeout. The Lancers lead 21-2 with a little under 3 minutes left to go in this first half. Lancers defense has been strong enough to hold the Eagles to 1 basket. But the Eagles are in bonus for fouls, so that might prove to be trouble. Jumbeck driving in, puts up a shot. Into the hands, pass back out, and another shot is taken but rebounded by Seibel. Over to Omen, up top to Eichstätt. Dribbling in, out to Wales, Wales goes long. Seibel gets it over to Williams. Out to the wing. To Wales. Wales puts up a shot. Goes long again. Rebounded by Seibel again. Out to Eichstätt. Tipped. And that'll stay with the Lancers. Three subs in here for the Eagles. And 1 for Immanuel. Williams gets it into Eichstätt. Over the wing. Coleman dribbling around, finds an open lane, pulls up. Not quite there. That'll stay with the Lancers. Williams gets it into Eichstätt. Just short. And out we go this time with the Eagles. Johnson takes it up, gets it over to Reisengraf. Omen receives the ball after a tip, gets it into Williams. Over to Eichstätt. Eichstätt to the corner to Gergel. Gergel gets it to the wing. Williams fakes the 3, tries to shoot, but is triple teamed and swatted away, diving on the floor, and that'll be a jump ball. Staying with the Lancers. Lancers get it in deep to Omen. Omen puts up a shot. Not quite there. Almost there. Eichstätt returns it. Not quite there as well. And that'll be another jump ball. This time going to the Eagles.
Ready your ball.
Lancers have fouled 10 times tonight. Milky has 3. And so Lancers need to watch their fouls here. That will be Johnson with a 3. Rims it out. Rebounded by Gergel. Gets it over to Williams. Less than a minute left to go in this first half. 21-2, Lancers lead. Gets it over. Some tips on the floor there. And now we'll go back to the Eagles with 37 seconds left for them to score a basket. Johnson gets it over to the wing. Gets it over to the post. Fake by Reisengraf. Pulls up. Jumper rims and out. And that will be going back to the Lancers with just a little bit of time left to spend. A little bit of press here from Johnson. Gergel searching for someone, finds Williams. Puts it over to the corner in Omen. Down to the post to Eichstätt. Back up top to Williams. Williams rims it out. And that'll be the first half. 21-2, Lancers lead by 19 after a dominant first half. We'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back for the second half of today's JV matchup between the Immanuel Lutheran Lancers and the Alma-Pepin Eagles.
That's my chair, by the
way. It'll be the Eagles' ball here to start out the second half, 21-2. Eagles down by 19. They need to have a better half than their first half to hope and win here. Quick shot here from Reinhardt to start it off. Received by Jumbeck.
1-2. Red ball.
And that'll be a foul on Omen. He'll get it into Tulip. 3! Goes long. Received by Elvin Peter and into the hands of Omen. And that'll be Jumbeck with the toss in. Gets it in. 3 from Tulip. Goes long into the hands of Williams. Williams gets it out to Gurgle. Sorry about the excess noise in the background here. Gets it over to Williams. Williams dribbling. Gets it up top. Gurgle driving in. Finds Nelmer. Back to the wing. And hit away into the hands of Reinhardt. And that'll be tipped away by Omen. Into her own hands. Nelmer taking it up. Gets it into Omen. And that'll be a jump ball. Going with the Eagles. Tulip will take it up. Blocked by Omen, and that'll force a travel on Alma-Pepin. Nelmer will take it up for the Lancers. Driving all the way in with the layup. Not quite going to get there. And into the hands with the rebound, Jumbeck. Press then out to Reinhardt. Vanessa Reinhardt. Vanessa dribbling around, trying to get somewhere. Gets it into post. And that'll be a foul on Williams for the Lancers. There'll be a ref timeout for Gurgle, who's tying her shoe. Eagles pass it into Tulip. Tulip goes long. And that'll be going with White. Lancers. Noah will bring it up. Gets it into Omen. Omen to Gurgle. Gurgle puts up a shot. Not quite there. Nelmer, left hand, also unable to get there. And that'll be Reinhardt. Mara, and stolen away by Gurgle. Williams, dribbling it up. Hands it off to Nelmer on the wing. Gets it to Omen. Omen puts up a quick shot. Way off. And Tulip will rebound. Deep pass all the way to Mara. Mara's shot goes short. And that'll go back to the Lancers. Score remains 22-2. 13 and a half minutes left to go in the game. Over to the wing. Back up top to Omen. Tight press from Mara. Williams looking, driving around, and she'll travel. Going the other way. Tulip will take it up the floor. Swings it over to Vanessa. But it's tipped out. But that will stay with the Eagles. Tulip gets it over to Vanessa. Drives around. Deep two. Goes long. Nelmer really pushing it down the floor for the Lancers. Puts up the layup. Not quite there. A little hard off the glass. And a foul on the Lancers. They had 10 fouls in the first half. And that'll be Nelmer's fourth. So they bench her for the time being. Lancers, like I said, had 10 fouls in the first half and already have 3 in the second half. Foul trouble hasn't seemed to be affecting the score much, but has affected the players' playing time. Driving in, out to Mara, looking for a pass, gets it to Elgin Peter, dribbles around, blocked by Extend into the hands of Williams. Berger will take it up the floor. And Redden throws it right into the hands of Jumback. Jumback gets it over to Tulip. Tulip blocked. And 3 for Reinhardt off the glass. Jumback trying to get it out. That will be Vanessa Reinhardt again. Unable to finish. Rebounded by Vanessa. Over to Tulip. Puts up a shot, and that'll be the second basket for the Eagles tonight. And they will call a timeout. Welcome back. Quick timeout by the Eagles after they scored first point of their second half. We'll go back to the Lancers. Gergel gets a screen from Ullman, driving inside, out to Milky. Milky puts up a shot! Not quite able to finish. And they get it into the hands of the Eagles. Jumback specifically. Looks like Elgin Peter tried to shoot it there, but went short and didn't have enough height there. But either way, it'll be going back to the Lancers. Other screen from Ullman. Milky fakes the 2, looking for someone, gets to Ullman up top. Ullman passes it to the wing. Gergel drives it around. Milky with the short 2, goes short. And Tulip will get the result of the rebound. Tulip gets it over to Vanessa. Vanessa swishes the 3! 7-21. That's a 5 points in a row for the Eagles. The first of many attempted 3s of the Eagles tonight. Milky gets the ball again. Ullman puts it up, and she's fouled! Eagles didn't really have that much foul trouble last half. But this will be their first. Cyber will be shooting 1. Seibel's first goes short, and that'll be going back to the Eagles. Jumbeck will take it up for the Eagles. Jumbeck gets it over to the corner at right, and Mara, but unable to finish. Quadruple team for the Lancers, and that'll be Vanessa. It'll be a 3-second violation on the Eagles in the paint there. Going back to the Lancers. Allie Williams gets it, tries to get it to Milky, but is tipped by Vanessa. Milky struggling to gets it to Eichstedt. Eichstedt out to Williams. Williams! Not quite there! Rebounded by Austin. And she gets it to Tulip. Tulip! Deep pass! Down! And the shot goes long for Mara Reinhardt. Rebounded by Milky. Milky really pushing it. Tries to get the shot. Turns around and she knocks it down! Good execution there by Milky. Gets stuck with defenders, but pulls around and scores the Lancers' first points of the half. Deep 2 for Vanessa. That will be another 2 points. Eagles have gotten much more points than they did in the first half. Allie double teams to her sister. Milky down low to Ike's all alone. Not quite able to finish. And rebounded by Mara. Tipped off Tulip. Tipped off Williams. Autumn Williams. And that will be going back with red. Jumbeck taking it up the floor. Gets it into Tulip. Tulip to corner. Deep 2 again. Rims and out. And I'll be staying with Alma-Pepin. Jumbeck gets it into Tulip. Tulip not quite there. Milky gets the rebound again, and she's going to push it again. She pulls up, and she knocks it down again. 2 stealaways and 2 points off of those for Milky tonight. She has quite a few fouls, though, to drive for the Eagles. And that will be a foul on Seibel. Team's 4th. Her 2nd. Seibel will exit for Wales. They get the pass in. The Eagles get the pass in to Elzenpeter. Who gets it over to Vanessa. Down to the post. Not quite there. Tipped on the floor. Scrambling. And will end up being a jump ball. Going for Immanuel. (27-9). 7.5 minutes left to go in this half. Allie dribbles around. Gets it into the hands and tipped. Milky recovers. Slows it up. After being blocked by Jumbeck. Gets it over to Eichstedt in the post. And that will end up being a jump ball between Mara and Eichstedt. But this time, it will stay with the Lancers. Sorry, it'll stay with the Eagles. No, it will stay with the Lancers. Gets it into Eichstedt. Not able to quite finish. And another foul. It will be going with the Eagles as soon as we come back from this short break. your eyes on that. Welcome back from the timeout. The Eagles are trying to get a drive here, and they do, but not before it gets into the hands of Nelmer. Nelmer's back in. She has 4 fouls. She gets it deep into Milky. Milky looking for someone. Gets it back into Nelmer. Nelmer down deep, and she will travel. Turnover. Tulip for the Eagles will come in for Jumbeck. Pass from Vanessa to Tulip. Back out to Tulip. And she switches it! Good shot there from Tulip. And the Eagles reach double digits. Nelmer gets it to Milky. Handoff back to Nelmer. Almost a foul and a shot there, but just a foul. And Nelmer will be shooting. That will be the Eagles' second foul. Lancers have 5. She'll be shooting 2. Nelmer's first. Off the backboard. Subs in. Sub for Immanuel. Nelmer's second. Also off the backboard. Tipped in the hands of Milky. Milky puts up a shot and she knocks it down. Good steal there after the rebound by the Eagles, which results in 2 more points. Tulip high over the head of Mara, and they are unable to complete. The pass and possession. Now they're driving in. Gets it over to Milky. Milky gives it to Williams. Unable to finish the layup. And it'll be a jump ball. Going to the Eagles. 29-11. Less than 6 minutes left to go in this game. Lancers lead by 18. Stolen away by Nelmer. Nelmer's all alone. Left-handed layup. Knocks it down. Good steal and finish there from Nelmer to push them into the 30s. Jumbeck's driving in. Pulls up for a jumper. Unable to finish. Gets it out, and that'll be another jump ball. Going to the Lancers. A sub for Immanuel and some confusion on the possession marker. Nelmer trying to dribble around the defender, but dribbles right into Mara's hands. Pulls up for a jumper right off the rim. Gurgle with the rebound. She's pushing it with the layup, and she knocks it down. Another good steal by Immanuel and another good finish. This time for Gurgle. They now lead by 22. Another long pass to the corner. Double teamed. Vanessa's double teamed. She's stuck in the corner. Refs suggest a change of possession, but the Eagles coach does not think so. Either way, it'll be going to the Lancers. Gets it into Milky, but out to Williams. But Williams tries to pass it out top, but nobody's there, and it ends up being over and back. Tulip will pass it in on the from the side to Jumbeck. Jumbeck gets it over to Elsen-Peter. Elsen-Peter passes it, presumably back to Jumbeck, but nobody is there. Nelmer gets it over to Williams. Williams with the open lanes. Pulls up and jumper! Excellent shot there from Williams. 35-11. That will be Jumbeck driving in. Blocked by Milky. Milky blocked. Sorry, Jumbeck blocked again by Williams into the hands of Milky. Pulls it up to Nelmer. Out to Williams. Looks at a three, doesn't take it. Pulls it up to Milky. Gurgle with the three. Goes long. Into the hands of Williams with the rebound. And Williams is fouled as she goes up for the shot. So she will be going to the line. Three minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Neither teams have entered bonus. Williams first. Is no good. Her second is good. Good completion there. And they go up to 36 points. Jumbeck driving in. Out. Long two. And she knocks it down. Bank shot there for Vanessa Reinhardt. Passing deep to Omen. Out to Nelmer. Nelmer with the three. Goes long. And into the hands of Austin, who dribbles right into the hands of Nelmer. And passes it out to Gurgle. Hands it out to the corner. Nelmer gets it down to Milky. Gurgle all alone. Goes long. Omen puts it up and she knocks it down. Lancers have gotten a steady rise of points here. Omen tries for the steal. Unable to finish. Three attempt from Vanessa. Unable to finish. Rebounded by the Eagles, and that will result in a jump ball between Austin and Milky. Big sub here for the Lancers. This may end up being the team that will go for the rest of the game. Received by the Eagles, but is blocked by Immanuel, but out on Immanuel. Stay with the Eagles. In to Elsen-Peter, but rebounded by Nelmer after the failed shot. Nelmer driving in and off her arm. Good defense there by Vanessa. Jumbeck will take it up. Driving in, open layup, and she knocks it down. Good drive there from Jumbeck to score them some more points here, with us reaching the 2-minute mark here. Tip away there for Vanessa, but that'll stay with the Lancers. Ali Williams hands off to Nelmer. Nelmer driving in, pulls up for a shot off the rim and into the hands of Tulip. Tulip driving down. Tulip driving in, off the edge of the backboard and into the hands of Seibel. Seibel gets it into Nelmer. Nelmer has been pretty good about maintaining her fouls here, but she throws it right into Jumbeck for another steal for the Eagles. Gets it down to Tulip. Out. Long two. Swishes it. Good deep two there from Vanessa. Eagles have been knocking down points here with more frequency. Williams stole away by Jumbeck. It looks like Jumbeck was fouled by Williams. They get into the Eagles. Trying to get a shot. Tulip drives around, puts up a jumper. Tipped by Nelner for the rebound, but into the hands of the Eagles again. And that'll be pushed out. Going for the Lancers. Less than a minute left to go. 38-17. Lancers have pretty much clinched this win. But there's still a game left to play. Eichstätt with a little hand scuffle there with Austin, unable to get complete with the ball though. That'll be a foul on the Lancers. And Vanessa will take shots at the line for fouls. And that foul was actually on Nelmer. She managed that 4 fouls for long, but not quite long enough, and she fouls out with 41 seconds left to go. Vanessa's first. Rims it out. 7 fouls for the Lancers. The Eagles have entered the bonus. Vanessa's second is good. 18-38. Lancers only lead by 20. Ali will take it up the floor, gets it over to the wing. Down to Eichstätt. Seibel! And she knocks it down! Good pass and shoot there for Eichstätt and Seibel. 15 seconds left to go. Jumbeck looking for someone. 10 seconds left to go. And the Eagles will keep the ball down low. Sorry, no, it'll be going back to the Lancers. Jumbeck was stuck, not knowing what to do with that exactly. But Ali will take it up for the Lancers. Eichstätt driving in, trying to get a shot off. Gets it and knocks it down right before the buzzer. 42-18 is your final score for the Immanuel Lutheran and Alma-Pepin Eagles JV girls matchup today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the band concert right before the varsity between the same two teams. See you in a little bit.